This question is by a brother who is saying is playing video games that have been pirated allowed. And let me explain. I read this a really uh, long email. So he is making an example. Let's say somebody wrote a book, and that book has been published, and then the author stopped publishing it, maybe died, and so it's not being reprinted again at all. And this person has bought and purchased the book originally, but now he's trying to make copies of the book and sell it because there's no reprint. Is that allowed? Is it allowed to do that with video games that have been, like outdated completely, no reprint, no new copies, and they don't produce the game, but he is copying it and selling it, or playing it, whatever. So is that allowed to do?
Okay, Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu ala rasulillah. There is a fatwa came from almost every council of fiqh in the Muslim world, from Majma' al-Fiqh al-Islami to even all the way to here in America, in Amja, that copyright is something should be respected and should not be violated, because these games and these products, it takes years and sometimes millions of dollars to be produced.
Right.
So patterns and stuff like that, you can't just come and steal somebody's work. And it became more haram if it is done for commercial purposes. It is not as like it is. I do believe also in a personal use, but it's not as forbidden and it became more, because sins are also levels, more severe and more damage if it's for commercial businesses. The scholars differentiated between copyrights over Islamic knowledge and non-Islamic knowledge. So when it comes to non-Islamic knowledge, there is a kind of consensus on that position. But when it comes to Islamic knowledge, there is some scholars debate that. So some of them said, yes, it is haram, not allowed to make any copy for any Islamic knowledge. It has to be copyrighted, and you're not allowed to make copy of it. Some said, no, it is allowed. And some came in the middle. They said if it's for personal use, it's allowed, but for commercializing is not allowed. So you have a debate here, but what we talk about here is an area where there is like disagreement between the scholars over it. So I will avoid that 100%.
Okay.
And look for the persons, ask for permissions, and give them their rights. Give them their fair share of the program that you want to do.
Whether the person or their inheritors or whatever is taking care of the property.
If you couldn't find, just ask a lawyer. What's the legal way to do that?
Very good. All right. Jazakallah khair.
Reaction.
Thank you.